Hello everyone, my name is Abdurrahman. I am a PhD candidate at the University of Central Florida, and today I will be presenting our work titled Understanding the Security of Free Content Websites by Analyzing Their SSL Certificates, a comparative study. This is a joint work between University of Central Florida, George Mason University, and Wayne State University, and the work is supported by NRF and SACOM. The outline of my presentation will be as follows. First, I will start by introducing the topic of free content websites. Then I will provide an overview of our dataset. Next, I will be presenting the performed SSL certificate analysis. Then I'll move to the presenting our main results and discussion. Finally, I will conclude our work and discuss our future directions. In terms of web services type, and for the purpose of this work, we have divided the web services into two categories based on their profit model: the free content websites and the premium websites. We define the free content as any website that provides physical or virtual services free of charge, and some of those websites run on donations or revenues from advertisements. The other is the premium group, which contains the websites that provide content using subscription-based or pay-as-you-use model. In this work, we are exploring the fundamental and structural differences between free and premium content websites, focusing on the SSL certificate content and information. It is important to study these certificates as they enable secure connections between the client and the server. And obtaining the certificate of a website can provide us with various pieces of information. This includes the domain name, certificate authority and its validity, and the certificate signature algorithms. The most common issues within SSL certificates are untrusted certificates, where the certificate is not signed by a trusted authority, and the website in this case publishes a certificate self-signed by the server. Domain name mismatch, and this happens when the website's URL is different from the domain name in the certificate. Mixed content warning. This warning is used with unsecured, malicious, or exploitable content. Expired certificates, which may result in out-of-date security practices. These issues motivate us to understand the differences between free and premium websites in terms of their SSL certificates. And toward this objective, we collected more than 1,500 websites that offer free and premium content, and the websites were obtained from the top search results of 3 search engines: Google, DuckDuckGo, and Bing. When selecting the websites, we considered the most popular ones that provide free or paid content services. We then manually examined and labeled each website to free or premium and categorized them also manually into 5 groups based on the content they provide, either to books, games, movies, music, or software. And to augment our dataset, we extracted various certificate attributes by using API Void and OpenSSL command line tool. For our analysis, we started by analyzing the validity of SSL certificates, and we found that the free content websites are up to 6 times likely to have mismatched domain in their certificates. We also observed that free content websites are more likely to have expired certificates, with a percentage of 24% in comparison with only 6% for the premium websites. Overall, we noticed that 12% of the free content website certificates are invalid compared to 3% of premium content. Next, we analyzed the number of days left until the SSL certificate becomes invalid if not renewed. And as shown in these figures, the average validity duration in premium websites is much higher than the free content websites, especially in the games, movies, and software categories, which results in the increase of the overall average. On the issuer organization level, we uncover the heavy usage of Cloudflare services by free content websites for their certificates, in comparison with only 16% of the premium websites. Moreover, while the DigiCert is not commonly used for free content, around 23% of the premium websites rely on their services for issuing certificates. And to show the exact differences in percentage between the certificate issuer organization of the free and premium websites, this table here shows that the Cloudflare and Let's Encrypt are used more by the free content, and DigiCert is used more by the premium websites. While there was noticeable differences between free and premium content websites on the organization level, we found that on the country level, the differences are not as significant. Studying the signature algorithms used by these websites, we found that 60% of the free content are using the SHA-256 with RSA signature mechanism, which follows that the hash then sign mechanism. And the majority of the premium websites are using the same algorithms combination with a difference of 23%. On the other hand, 38% of the free content websites rely on the newer and faster ECDSA algorithm, which uses shorter keys for the same security level as in RSA, in comparison with less than 17% of the premium websites. In addition to analyzing the key algorithm, we also investigated the commonly used key sizes among the SSL certificates. Overall, we noticed that more than a third of the free content websites are still using the 256-bit key, in comparison with only 20% of the premium content, as the key size of 2048-bit is commonly used among them. This is more common among the games, movies, and software categories. Analyzing the free and premium content websites on the SSL certificate level, we found that free content websites are more likely to have issues with their certificates, and while on the issuing organization and country are similar for both websites, we also noticed that free content websites are adopting the more recent ECDSA algorithm, with a third of them using the key size of 256 bits. To summarize our work, we found that 36% of the free content websites have issues within their SSL certificates, and we highlighted that free content websites are more likely to be associated with malicious content and activities, with a large portion of them having invalid, expired, or mismatched certificates, which recalls for consistent monitoring of such services. For our future directions, we will analyze the HTTP header features to investigate the infrastructural and behavioral differences between the free and premium websites. The HTTP header features can include the security-related features, such as the strict transport security, set cookies, and other attributes as connection status code and server type. Including the HTTP header features in our analysis will result in a more accurate risk assessment, enabling the detection of malicious websites using easy-to-extract features. With that, I conclude my presentation, and thank you for your listening.